The different emirates have different engine growth. There are some common one for the whole of the country, but there are specific one. If I want to take Abu Dhabi, for example, Abu Dhabi major engine growth is government expenditures. Government is spending on infrastructure, on industries, on oil and gas, on energy. That reflects into these sectors, developing other supporting sectors. It's a cluster concept which bring in other businesses and other industry. If you move on to Dubai, obviously tourism is a major attraction. Dubai attracted 10 million tourists last year. Dubai has been a platform for services for the region. UAE has succeeded in becoming a regional hub for businesses, for investment, for transport, for cargo. We have a strong logistic infrastructure, big major infrastructure. All of these factors attract people to come to the UAE and invest in services, in industry, in real estate. Waha is the forefront of that. Waha has invested in infrastructure for logistics through Waha Land. Waha has invested in financial services through Dunya. Dunya is an important engine for the SME growth, which has been a strategic focus for this country. We are investing heavily in the marine sector, which is an engine of growth for the oil and gas. The more you invest in the offshore and oil and gas, which Abu Dhabi is doing, Qatar is doing, other countries in the region are doing, obviously that's an opportunity for the Waha subsidiary, Stanford Marine. Healthcare is another area. With the growth of population, you need more healthcare units. The government philosophy of giving the private sector the leadership position in healthcare and in education, the heavy investment in social infrastructure, where the government was to slow down and let the private sector do it, provide opportunities for Waha. Hence, Waha is investing in the healthcare through the Anglo-Arabian healthcare unit. Education is another area Waha is looking at. I'm very optimistic about the growth potential for the region, despite the certain security issues in some Arab countries with the greater Arab world. But UAE and Saudi are the two largest economies in the Arab world and represent a major bulk of the GDP of the Arab world. And I think with that ability, we see the growth potential is high. Obviously, oil remains a major driving force for the economy. The price of oil, if it continues to rise, generates more income for the Gulf countries and therefore generate more opportunities and more investment in the infrastructure, in housing, and social infrastructure. Obviously, the growth in America and the growth in Asia helps. This is an integrated world. We can no longer say we are isolated or immune from difficulties. When the world gone through difficulties the last few years, we had challenges as well. So we were not immune from that. But the picture looks rosy everywhere. Looks rosy in the United States, looks rosy in Asia. Even Europe started to look rosier than it used to a few years ago. And I think being in the geographical location we're in, being a partner for all these major global economies will all benefit. I believe the next few years will be great years for Waha, in particular for the economy of the general Gulf in general. Waha, based in Abu Dhabi, based in the UAE, which is the center for the Gulf economy, we are looking at opportunities elsewhere in the Gulf. Saudi in particular is a market we are very keen on. Saudi economy is a big economy. It's growing very fast. And we feel in Waha that we are well positioned to take advantage of that growth opportunities in Saudi. Other regional Gulf partners, whether it's Qatar, Kuwait, Oman, Bahrain, certainly present good growth opportunities for Waha as well. As an investment company, our number one factor is our human capital. Good people makes good decisions. Market opportunities, obviously, is another important factor, but the right people can see the right opportunities, the right people make the right decision, and the right people select the right people to work for them. So our focus in Waha has been the development of the human capital through nationals, young national, well-educated, talented, passionate, committed, energetic, and develop them to be the leader of the future.